Exciting times, Eric, for the PVL because we are on tour and we are now in Batangas City.
And it was a great point by Des Cheng as we get going here in the opening set earlier when she said that it's hard for people from Batangas. Samolde knocks that one in. To go to Manila, obviously a huge relief to many, many volleyball fans here in Batangas.
I mean, the fans, of course, love this PVL on tour. We're going to different cities, new energy, new crowd here, as we can hear the crowd very loud here in Batangas City.
Games in Vigan and,
Wild.
venue was just packed. Appreciate the fans really coming out to support not just their teams, but the league as well. And block against Pelaga, former UE Lady Warrior. Royce Tubino got it.
We did not see her in full bloom, of course, still recovering, but now we see her as a starter, and also Dina Wong as well.
Oh, Dina Wong, obviously, last season, as you see Pelaga finally knocking the first attack point of the Highrisers. Dina Wong.
At the net just arrived, Jean Assis. Eric and Jamie.
All right, excellent report, Kyla. 22-year-old Jean Assis was a force for the Lady Tamraos in FEU. And now taking her talents to the PVL. Chance ball here for the Flying Titans. Cherry Nunab knocks in. That's her first point of the game.
Now that's the set that she likes. That 8 is where the activation of the middle blockers need to be there for the Choco Mucho.
For the Highrisers, Ronquillo with a serve. Dina Wong, here's Des Cheng in action. First hit for Cheng since the injury. Encarnacion, yes, the Batangueña gets the break point for the Highrisers.
Coming from Encarnacion. Take a look at that set coming from MNAS.
There should be a certain amount of electricity if you're...
Of course, home turf. This differentiates the good players versus the great players here.
Katindig with a great pass. Isa Jimenez rejected. There's coverage by Ronquillo. Encarnacion whacks it. Wong to the middle. Pecaña with her first touch, and she scores.
Good push from Pecaña.
As you see Cherry Nuna, she's got a point already with a serve. Good pass coming from France. Back row hit for Isa Molde. Combination play. Oh, what a dig for Cherry Nuna. Des Cheng with the easy over. Pelaga picks it up. Pelaga puts it away.
Pelaga through the block.
See a lot of activation here of the middle blockers.
For the Highrisers, we're down by 3. Only one timeout remaining for Coach Norman Heron. Here comes Tubino. And again, Pelaga very active on both ends. Oh, left-handed push coming from Ronquillo. Nice block up top. Norman Heron was talking about this is the kind of play she wants to see because this is what they practice.
And she's been mentioning in that timeout that effort is the name of the game. Of course, how you train is how you play. As you can see, Jean Assis, one of the draftees here.
From down 4, a chance to tie for the Highrisers, but Des Cheng has other plans.
Pecaña was one of the draftees from last year, and you can see she is slowly finding her group here.
28-year-old Des Cheng, a 3-time Palarong Pambansa MVP. And a nice block. Pecaña coming alive in the middle. She's got 3 points. Served by Pecaña. Good pass coming from Encarnacion. Here comes Ronquillo with the left hand again. Tubino pops it up. Isa Molde. Picked up by Jimenez. And there's another Jean Assis push.
Yet again, let's take a look at the blocking here of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Yep, a bit early on that jump on that of Galeries has been superb in set number 1.
10 serving 13. Overpass. Good coverage again by Katindig. She has done a spectacular job defensively here in the first set. Tubino. It's on the line. Jimenez let it go. And Highrisers are going to pay the price.
Fans there in the stands. Take a look at this replay. Beautiful set by Dina Wong. And attacking above the block of Galeries, targeting zone 1 cross court.
Flying Titans restore their biggest lead at 4 points. Bad set there. Off a bad pass. Wong.
That's a good set by Dina.
It's on the line. Good pass. Perez. Wong with the pickup. And another angle shot. Same shot, same result. for the Flying Titans. This one is a beauty. Second technical timeout opening set. 5-0 run already for the Flying Titans. They are up by 7. Pelaga, what a dig for Cheng. Molde, blocked by Pelaga. Two players went after it, Wong and Des Cheng. They couldn't get a good pass to Molde. Audrey Paran from National University. She's from this region, from Calabarzon, as Des Cheng makes up for the error, scoring her second.
Between 5 and 6.
This is your spike of the set, brought to you by Dunkin', pasalubong ng bayan. 19
volleyball sked for both men and women.
That's right. Oh, excellent pass coming from Tangponce. And Pecaña picks up her 4th point of the game.
Grow here in the PVL, and the only way that she can improve is if the setter just constantly gives her the ball. And you can see here, no blocker in front.
Back to the biggest lead for the Flying Titans. Asis, that's picked up by Tubino. This play is going nowhere, so it's a chance ball for the Highrisers. Carly Hernandez in the game, by the way, for the first time for the Highrisers. Back row attack. Hernandez, that's off her chest. Encarnacion, block. Encarnacion asking for it, but Perez gives it the other way. What a dig for Tubino. Here comes Des Cheng with a push. Crowd roaring with each and every shot. Finally, Jean Asis putting it away. 14 serving 20. Short pass. Here comes Des Cheng. And that's way inside. Nobody in that corner. Des Cheng scoring her 3rd point.
Every single time for Isa and Des Cheng targeting that corner pocket in between 5 and 6. This is amongst the players of Galeries.
Marian Andal was in for a few seconds for the Highrisers, but she's
great
back
set.
out. Nice hit coming from Asis once again. Asis.
First running attack we're seeing from her.
6-point game. Tangponce with a perfect pass. Pecaña. Perez. And Asis sends it over underhand. Ponce with the pass. Here comes Molde. Picked up by Hernandez. Asis again. Tubino. Wong back to Isa Molde. Hernandez with her 2nd straight dig. Paran pushes. Again, Molde. Bang! Isa Molde. 6 points.
Maybe featured her early. That is a well-targeted serve coming from her.
Another good serve.
Goodness.
This time, a great pass coming from Des Cheng. Nunag mistimed it. Paran got it. Little 3-point run here for the Highrisers. For Jean Asis. Again, still the only player with more than 2 points for the Highrisers. There's a hit by Pelaga. Pelaga has a couple of points. And that one outside. Was there a block touch? No. According to first referee Castillo signaling the point to the Flying Titans. And the quick finish by Tubino.
The veteran presence of Honey Royce Tubino going for that finishing kick for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Tubino with 4, Pecaña with 4, Molde leading the way with 7 for the Flying Titans. That one brought to you by Myra B. Vita Brighter with Myra's Vitamin.